how Light for the World engage for social protection of persons with disability in development cooperation.
Thank you for inviting me here and being part of the workshop on social protection. Light for the World engages on 3 levels when it comes to social protection and development work. The first level is at the local level, where we, with our community-based rehabilitation programs, we are engaged in either providing social services or also providing access to existing services and engaging in all these aspects about health, livelihood, improvement of livelihood, empowerment, working with the local DPOs, really getting persons with disability into the daily life and into economic empowerment. So that's one part we are engaged in. And based on these experiences, we then work at the national level where we try to, let's say, influence and improve regulation, laws and programs about social security. That's really working with the governments when they come up with their policies, 5 to 10 years programs, and to really ensure that the social protection programs are inclusive, that they are mainstreamed, that people with disabilities are thought through, the programs are thought so that everybody really can participate. And then at the international level, where we are with international organizations at the UN level, the International Labour Organization, there we engage mostly not ourselves, but with umbrella organization we are part of, that they influence at the international level the thinking of social protection.
What do you think that Bridging the Gap should take into consideration in order for its activities to be successful?
I think what is excellent at the Bridging the Gap project, that Bridging the Gap at one level working with organizations at the UN like UNICEF or Care International, with organizations who are or Oxfam, who are really very good developing organization, and then they now start to think about disability. So it's really a sustainable approach that they then take on this cross-cutting topic of disabilities. So I really would ask the Bridging the Gap project to challenge them, to really make it happen, so that they, after those 4 years, are really promote the right of persons with disabilities, that they are not people who get cash or get any handouts, that they really are engaged and they really promote that. I also learned a lot about the engagement with DPOs. And I think that's an important part, because it's really about nothing about us without us. So the engagement of DPOs, be it at the local level or national level, that they then bring in and ask the government for social security, and again with the mindset that people are not the ones who get something and just are there, but are a right taker to get it. And this kind of work from Bridging the Gap to promote and work with DPOs who are also politically engaged. Well, in Ethiopia, of course, you have to call it differently. You have to provide expertise, you provide input, but you can work a lot with the government there. And I think to choose rightly those DPOs you work with, I think that's also an advice I would give. And it's excellent work, and I really look forward to the 4 years, the 3 more years to come.